In the dazzling world of Hollywood's golden age, where glamour and charisma reigned supreme and stardom beckoned like a siren's call, Errol Flynn emerged as a swashbuckling sensation, forever imprinting his name on the pages of cinematic history. From the outset, Flynn's existence defied convention, navigating the uncharted waters of a globe-trotting, larger-than-life odyssey. Fate called him from the high seas and treacherous jungles to the sun-soaked shores of California, where he carved out a niche as the quintessential Hollywood leading man. However, behind the captivating allure of Flynn's on-screen persona lay a complex tapestry of triumphs, tribulations, and tempestuous twists that intricately wove the fabric of his storied life. This is the enigmatic tale of Errol Flynn, a story not confined to the glittering marquees of Tinseltown, but one that traverses the rugged terrains of personal triumphs and tumultuous challenges. Born on June 20th, 1909, in Hobart, Australia, Errol Flynn's early years unfolded against the backdrop of the Tasmanian landscape. Raised in a family of academics, Flynn's path initially seemed destined for a conventional life. However, his early years were marked by a restlessness that set him apart from his peers. His adventurous soul found solace in the vast expanse of nature, and even as a boy, he displayed an innate talent for pushing the boundaries. As Flynn's teenage years unfolded, a series of escapades emerged that would shape his reputation as a spirited troublemaker. At the age of 19, he found himself expelled from school for stealing money from the school's locker room. This early transgression hinted at a life destined for a different stage, one with a spotlight and a world far beyond the confines of traditional education. Despite his tumultuous beginnings and a series of expulsions from every school he attended, Flynn remained undeterred, embarking on a globe-trotting journey in his quest for fortune. He embraced a nomadic lifestyle that led him from the goldfields of New Guinea to the bustling streets of London, earning his keep through a variety of odd jobs, including gold prospecting and tobacco planting. In the bohemian ambience of Sydney's King's Cross, Errol Flynn's life took an unexpected turn when he stumbled upon acting. Uncovering a newfound passion, he learned to channel his boundless energy. The stage became his new frontier, where he refined the charisma and presence that would captivate audiences. Following his debut in the wake of the Bounty in England, Hollywood studios were fascinated by Flynn's exceptional physical abilities. In 1933, he set sail for the United States, enticed by the promise of Hollywood, brimming with dreams and a penchant for living life on the edge. The early chapters of his Hollywood career were marked by daring exploits and a natural magnetism. Warner Bros. Soon scooped up Flynn, and he made his American film debut in Captain Blood, portraying the charismatic and daring Peter Blood, a role that would define his career. It wasn't long before his romantic and swashbuckling roles catapulted him to international stardom. Flynn quickly earned the title of the undisputed king of adventure films. Flynn's on-screen persona was a seamless blend of audacity and charm, establishing him as the quintessential leading man of the 1930s and 1940s. His performances in iconic films, such as The Adventures of Robin Hood and The Sea Hawk, solidified his status as Hollywood's premier swashbuckler. Off-screen, Flynn's flamboyant lifestyle and legendary parties became the stuff of Hollywood legend. Flynn developed a reputation for being a womanizer and an alcoholic, both of which would later catch up with him and ultimately lead to his demise. Known for his rugged athleticism, Flynn captivated women beyond the silver screen. The expression, "in like Flynn," was coined to refer to the supreme ease with which he reputedly seduced women. Despite being married thrice, Flynn's personal life was marked by infidelity and a series of tempestuous affairs and relationships with a string of glamorous women, both within and outside the film industry. His magnetic presence and devil-may-care attitude made him irresistible to many, contributing to a public image that was as much defined by his off-screen escapades as by his on-screen performances. Within his mansion, he had diverse mirrors and secret compartments crafted, such as an overhead trapdoor situated above a guest bedroom for discreet observation. Two-way mirrors adorned the ladies' room, and numerous bathrooms were equipped with peepholes or ceilings featuring squares of opaque glass. Through these architectural elements, one could not see out, but someone could clandestinely observe from within. His tendencies for philandering would soon reach a climax when two underage girls accused him of statutory rape. The girls alleged that Flynn seduced them. One incident allegedly occurred on a yacht, the other at a Hollywood party. Before the allegations, he notoriously stated that he liked his whiskey old and his women young. His response to one of the accuser's allegations was that he hardly touched her. Nonetheless, a scandalous trial ensued where he faced up to 25 years in prison, attracting immense press attention. Many of his fans founded organizations to publicly protest the accusation. One such group, the American Boys Club for the Defense of Errol Flynn, amassed a substantial membership. In the trial conducted in early 1943, Flynn's attorney discredited the accusers by scrutinizing their character and morals. He accused them of various indiscretions, including affairs with married men, and in one instance, an illegal abortion. Emphasizing that the two girls who claimed not to know each other filed their complaints within days, despite the alleged incidents occurring more than a year apart, his attorney suggested that the accusers cooperated with prosecutors to avoid potential prosecution themselves. Although later acquitted of all charges, the extensive coverage and scandalous details of the trial irreparably tarnished his carefully crafted on-screen image as an idealized romantic leading actor. The trial only served to enhance his reputation as a Lothario. Following the trial, he remained active in the film industry, although the nature of his roles transformed. The romantic and adventurous characters that characterized his earlier career became less frequent, and he increasingly embraced character-driven and supporting roles. His legal troubles and public scrutiny had an impact on his standing in Hollywood, making it challenging for him to secure leading roles. As the tides of time rolled on, his association with Warner Bros. Came to an end after 18 years and 35 films. Subsequently, Flynn immersed himself in heavy drinking, chain-smoking, and yachting. By the mid-1950s, he shifted his career to Europe, taking on the lead role in the Italian swashbuckler Crossed Swords. Attempts to produce a similar film in Italy proved unsuccessful, contributing to his financial downfall. Struggling financially, he accepted offers to appear in a series of films with varying degrees of success. In the twilight of his career, he portrayed numerous roles as an aging alcoholic, reflecting aspects of his own life. Despite his efforts to reshape his image as a serious actor, it proved too late. In 1959, grappling with severe financial challenges, Errol Flynn journeyed to Canada to discuss the lease of his yacht. On October 14th, during transit to the airport with 17-year-old actress Beverly Ardland, Flynn experienced intense back and leg pain. Seeking medical help, he received an intravenous dose of Demerol, which provided relief. After engaging in conversation and intending to continue his journey, he was found unresponsive by Ardland following a leg massage. Despite prompt medical attention and transfer to the hospital, Flynn did not regain consciousness. Errol Flynn passed away at the age of 50 due to a heart attack. His autopsy report revealed at least 5 significant medical issues, including coronary thrombosis, fatty degeneration of the liver, cirrhosis of the liver, diverticulosis of the colon, and genital warts. Even if he had survived the heart attack, the cirrhosis would have likely led to his demise within a year. The coroner noted that the movie star appeared no younger than 85. He was laid to rest at Forest Lawn Memorial Park, a place he had once expressed disdain for. 11 years after his death, his only son Sean, an actor and war correspondent, disappeared in Cambodia during the Vietnam War. Despite exhaustive searches, his body was never recovered, and he was officially declared dead in 1984. As the final curtains fell on Errol Flynn's life, his name persists not just for his cinematic legacy, but for a life that danced on the precipice of fame and infamy.